and welcome to Atheist Church. Happy Sunday. Today I wanted to go back to an early Atheist Church. It was recorded when I still hadn't really gotten a handle on the camera. I was using my little web camera and it was out of focus and blurry, and I thought it was important enough one to go ahead and revisit because it is the meaning of life. Part of what triggered me to revisit it is that commenters continue to try and get me with this meaning of life thing. How can you be an atheist? There's no meaning. It's a life devoid of meaning and purpose. So I'd like to tackle that with three main points. The first of these points is this. If you're debating me on whether or not your religion is true, saying that it gives meaning to your life is a pretty weak way of proving something. When looking at things scientifically, rationally, in a way that will lead you to a truth that you can actually work with, you don't base it on how nice the findings are, how convenient they are, how warm and fuzzy they make you feel, that they give purpose to your life. We never would have discovered cancer. It's a pretty bleak reality, cancer. And the scientists that discovered it might have gone, no, this is awful. In fact, science has been impeded many, many times by the church because science threatened the reality that they had already built, which was all-encompassing. It's the first universal theory of everything. They shoot it down, and they've locked people up because these things were challenged. So meaning and purpose, to me, doesn't prove your belief or give any validity or worth to it. And don't you yourself have a problem with that? Because every other religion, which you believe is wrong and yours is right, they all have purpose and meaning in theirs as well. So it's a weak thing to use as truth. Point two, I don't think that your religion actually gives you purpose and meaning. If anything, they strip your life of these things. A gentleman just said to me in a comment that I got last night, things can't exist without a purpose. I don't know that that's true, but in your case, why does your God exist then? What is his purpose? Every purpose that you assign to us is serving him. He has no purpose. It's not justified. And for that matter, what is your purpose after you die? Because you're looking at infinity. This is a very short period of time here on earth. When you're up in heaven and your entire purpose has been saving souls and preparing for the judgment day, once that day's gone, your purpose has expired, and yet your life goes on forever. And that's the last thing, where it just really strips the meaning of this place and this time. What meaning does this place and this time have in the face of eternity? It really takes the value out of trying to preserve this earth, trying to behave well here. As you yourself said, your only high purpose is to make other people believe what you believe, and then you're gone and you're off to the better place, and you brought as many people with you as you could, so it would be a really good party. And I'll digress for a minute and say that it's always troubled me that you guys are going to be able to enjoy eternity knowing that we're all burning down below. Wouldn't that make it not heaven? Wouldn't you be sitting up there after the first couple centuries going, geez, those people have been burning for a long time. Hey God, don't you think you might have been a little harsh on them? All right, let me get back to the point here and look at point three, which is, I don't think that the atheist life is devoid of purpose and meaning. Mine certainly doesn't feel that way. So what is my purpose? I am a small part of many bigger things. I am a small part of my family. I'm a small part of the human race. I'm a small part of my arts community here in my town. I am part of my country, and I am part of this planet. I want to be a good part of those things instead of a cancerous cell. So I will strive to add as much as I can while taking as little as I can, and participate in forwarding human knowledge in whatever way I can. And it's a wonderful thing to be a part of, because whatever horrible things human beings have done, we have continued to increase our knowledge, and we get to understand the universe better and better. And I can't think of anything more wonderful than that, to eventually find greater meaning constantly as we better understand what's out there and what we're dealing with, what we're in the middle of. So now some of you may say, what do we do with that knowledge? We do horrible things with that knowledge. I actually think that that's more on you than it is on us. Again, if we want to preserve this world and continue that quest, and we don't think that there's anything else, we're going to have a little bit more respect for it. But throughout human history, it's been more often the thought that there's some great afterlife that we're looking forward to, and what happens here on Earth isn't as important. We can go ahead and pollute and blow each other up and do all kinds of terrible things. So I think what it comes down to is just legacy. And just drop as many babies as you can and split? No, what I think of as a non-biological legacy. What have you left behind from your time here? And as far as I know, and from everything I've seen, I have no reason to believe that there's anything beyond the years that I get here. And I don't even know how many years that will be. So I'm just trying to make the most of every day, and trying to do the best that I can with it to leave behind a legacy that is a positive legacy, not a negative one. Again, if you're a cell in a body, try to be a productive, living, healthy cell, and not a cancer. So that's my thoughts on purpose and meaning. And now here's somebody who does have a bleaker outlook for our Atheist comedy clip of the week. I'm really happy to send you over to Doug Stanhope, if you're not already familiar with him. Most of you probably are. I had the pleasure of performing with Doug Stanhope recently, and it was awesome. So please enjoy this Atheist comedy clip from Doug Stanhope. You should see a link on your screen if your annotations are turned on. If not, I'll put the link in the description of the video as well. Oh, hey, one other quick announcement that I almost forgot. Very exciting. Some of you may remember that I was on Spike TV panhandling, had my Atheist will convert for food or money sign, and I tried to panhandle lunch money off of a busload of children. And that was from a documentary film that I made called Why Lie I Need a Drink, exploring the myth of the affluent panhandler. My movie is finally coming to DVD after having some theatrical play in New York, Sacramento, Stockton, LA, and wherever else. Now we're finally ready to release it on DVD. It's at Amazon.com now. You can also get it at on Best Buy's website, on Barnes & Noble's website. So you can shop around, find the best price. So please, I really appreciate some good pre-orders on that. Amazon will throw more support behind it if they see more pre-orders. So it's Why Lie I Need a Drink by Lowell Jensen, and it's available at Amazon.com for pre-order. The official release date is, I think, November 16th or somewhere thereabouts. So cool, I hope you check that out. And that's Atheist Church for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you all back next week.